Welcome back to Real Talk. Remember, tonight we are talking about abortion. You can join the conversation via the hashtag #RealTalkWithTemima on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. The numbers say that there are over 450,000 abortions conducted in Kenya, and this is just last year, and over 2,600 women die from backstreet abortions in Kenya. And again, also, if you look at it, the cost of abortion on our economy, it's a huge one, because bottom line, right now, 35% of maternal mortality in Kenya is from abortions. And the other reality is post-abortion care is also costing the healthcare system billions of shillings, because women go get abortions in backstreet clinics. As a result, they have complications. You've just had Dr. Shege listing one of the complications that a patient of his had to undergo. So I want to introduce Anne Kyoko. I want to ask you, because you're pro-life, yeah? But I'm sitting here next to a young girl, and she's saying to everybody in this room, if somebody gives me a solution and tells me, maybe in your own words, what's that solution you're looking for?
The solution I might be looking for right now is, if I get that child, if I get my baby, who will raise it? Like, I will raise it, yes, but how will I raise it?
So it's a financial question.
Yeah.
Because babies cost money.
Thank you, Temima. Well, first, when we talk about abortion in backstreet and abortion in safe clinics, at the end of the day, it's murder. We are killing a child that is very innocent, that did not apply to be in that situation. The child that Esther is carrying does not know, does not have any wrong that she did or he did. She relies on you right now to live or to die. You just need to pull a button. The baby is gone or the baby comes. It's upon you. And when it comes to resources, this is a cliche that is used every other time. Personally, I'm working, but I'm not stable. I'm not financially stable. I still say I'm not financially stable. There's no day you'll ever be financially stable. If you feel like you're really in a financial difficulty, there are crisis pregnancy centers. I'd like to refer you to one. Dr. Jane Kagia, a very nice gynecologist friend of mine, runs a crisis pregnancy center. It's called Rescue Kyoto. And there you meet younger women, even younger than you, who have crisis pregnancies. They go in there, they give birth, they leave the kids there, they go back to school. And if they want to be reunited with their children, they can be reunited later. They are given that opportunity after they are stable enough and they can take back their children. Let me tell you, most of them want to go there and just leave the child there, and they don't want to see them again. But once they give birth and they get hold of that baby, the love that is there between the mother and the child, they don't want to leave that baby. Actually, all of them, they want to be with their child. The moment, Esther, you will give birth to your child and hold it, you will not want to separate it. Even if you're going to eat sand, you're going to eat salt. But I'm sure it has been said you can never run dry. Even the food you are eating, you don't know where it comes from. You're not financially stable, but you are eating, you're feeding, you're clothing. You're very smartly dressed. Your dress is very expensive, more than mine, you know? But you say you're not financially stable. So one way or another, it will come. And these statistics that run every other day, I want to tell you one thing. Abortion in the whole world, not here in Kenya, is an industry. It has been an agenda of population control, and the agenda has been to make abortion fashionable, abortion something that is available just like candy. And that's why when you're seeing clinics like marriage stops, when you see them advertising abortion, it's not just because they want to help you. They're making money out of it. They're making money out of dead babies. If they wanted to help you, why not do it without any money? Do not allow yourself to be part of that. And then the Kenyan law, what does it say? Even you're thinking, contemplating of doing an abortion, I can easily take you to a court of law. No, I'm kidding. Because it's illegal. It's illegal in Kenya. Life begins at conception. The conversation that we need to start having as youth, as young people, as a society, is how do one thing lead to another? When you're having sex, what is the consequences? Am I going to handle consequences? When you're going to party, when you're going for a drinking spree, And the next thing, the consequence is you are drunk and you're able to have sex. What comes up? A baby. And a baby becomes another person, and now you want to get rid of it because you are a bit irresponsible, and now you want the baby to be responsible for your action. But like many have said, the living with guilty conscience and knowing that you are a mother of a dead baby, you can never again be a girl, even if you abort that child. I want to be very frank with you. You'll not have the baby, but you'll still be a mother of that dead baby. Like she's counting, I have 8 babies, but she only has 2. She's a mother of 8 babies. That doesn't change, okay? Yeah, so I'm not here to castigate or judge you, but I'm just trying to tell you the facts that people are not telling out there.
Sister, are they talking to you? Is somebody talking to you? Ama uko bado mimi nina ile shida yangu, hajabadilika bado?
Somebody is really talking to me.
Yeah? And probably if I had to ask Martha, what would you say to her? Because like we've been told, you're still a mother. Yes. Even if she chooses to abort this child, she'll still be a mother. So for you today, you have 2 living children, but you still consider yourself a mother of 8.
Yeah. Listen to your story, dear. I'm telling you, it's going to be well. I've been where you've been times and times and over again. Now, I work with young girls who get pregnant, who are where you are. I tell them my story. I tell them abortion is an instant, like wearing plaster. But the pain under that plaster is still there. If you press it, it'll still be there. It doesn't go. I lost my job because of emotional. I couldn't function even as a parent to my children because of emotional crisis. I had emotional pain. It took me years. It took me till 50. I went for counseling at 50. I didn't know what was going on with me. I was in conflict. I was angry. I was what? I can't lie to you. Yes, after my son, I've practiced secondary virginity. It's possible. I tell girls, if you can't have the baby, if it's impossible, there's adoption. But like she said, those babies, they don't give them away. It's going to haunt you, I'm telling you. It'll haunt you and you'll end up on her doorstep for counseling. But you don't have to keep a secret. You can enjoy your babies. I named all my babies. I had a mock funeral for them. I talk about them. My children know about my babies. In fact, my daughter, when I first did it, I told her, and she told me, Mommy, I knew. And I told her how I knew from your journals. I used to read your journals and all that. And I was just waiting for you to tell me, but Mommy, be you. Mommy, do whatever it takes to make you whole again. You will be brought apart by the guilt. I'm telling you, all these things we do, when you hit the pillow and you're alone, they will talk to you. Until you feel like those many questions, those many voices in your head. Do it, do not do it, do not that. It's not a nice place to be. And then there's a song that was sung by Sauti Sol, you're saying how Mungu akileta mtoto ataleta na anakuja na sahani yake. Let me tell you, there are girls in the streets who are having babies. How are they looking after those babies? And those babies, let me tell you, are the most healthiest, fattest babies I've seen in my life. You understand? So let money not be what is going to cause you to lose a child. Like she says, you'll still be a mother and a mother to a dead child. Abortion stops one heart but keeps one beating. But it's beating at a very low rate. You're going to be working at half capacity. You're such a beautiful girl, and you'll have such a beautiful baby. My children are admired by people all the time. I look at them, you know, and my story is what makes my children. I talk to them about sex. I talk to them. We get these mistakes because of that. Let me tell you, your mother's a woman. My children were raised by my mother. In Gishagi, they were at home with my mom. I did what I had to do, but it reached a place I needed to get them. They are my biggest supporters. They are my biggest cheerleaders. Let me tell you, I'm not telling you not to do it. It's your choice to do it. But I still say, I still love you, whatever case it will be. I'm here. We are here. We'll help you. But I can tell you, guarantee, as your name is, it will not solve a problem.
Let me invite Wilta, because Wilta, again, you've had multiple abortions, and you've also been where she's been, saying that, sina kazi, the man has left me, but at some point, you chose to have a child, despite all the odds. And today you say your children are the light of your life.
Yes, they are very healthy.
And somehow you made it.
Yes, I made
Mungu
it.
akileta mtoto analeta na sahani yake.
I agree absolutely.
So what would you say to this young girl?
So I would, I identify with where you are. I have been there so many times because none of my children were planned. None of them. The firstborn, the second, the third, fourth, fifth, none of them was planned. But it reached a point where, you see, what abortion, when you do one, it's like, you know, a spiral. You do one, you do another one. You do another one, you get pregnant. You do another one. So it doesn't really solve a problem, okay? So I just want to tell you, you are a strong girl. That the fact that you're here today, you're a very strong girl.
Isn't she, guys?
She is.
Just to be here.
And I just want to tell you, like I tell the other girls I teach, a mistake has been made. But you can rise up from those mistakes, okay? And I believe that you will give a testimony one day that your child is beautiful, your child has blessed your life. So I just want you to take heart and make the right choice.
And maybe, let me invite Noel as well.
Well, my point was, stop using the term thing, it's a baby. You see, when a woman gets pregnant and is in a crisis pregnancy, most of the time we deny. I don't have a baby, it's a blob of tissue. The thing is, that there is tissue. But the baby inside you is not tissue. That's a human being with a heart that is beating. And apart from that, you see, when I got pregnant and I aborted, I go in schools, I talk to ladies about abortion, I talk to ladies about sexual purity, I talk to ladies about abstinence, I counsel young women who are in crisis pregnancies. And one thing that I tell them is that, go tell your mother. Because before I started this, I sat with my mother and I told her. She cried. She cried. And she told me, why is it that you didn't trust me to take care of your baby, and I took care of you? However much ni wakaliaje, my parents ni they are Simba and everything. But gauging from the way they dealt with my sister, my younger sister got pregnant after me. She knew I had an abortion. She came to me and told me she wants to have an abortion because she told me, Noel, I've looked at you. It was after counseling. I had healed. And she told me, I know I will heal. And I told her, you don't know what I've gone through. I've gone through hell and back. All the sex that I was having, I didn't get HIV. God protected me by his own mercy. And when I told her, we are going to tell my mom. Definitely, number one, I tell ladies who are in crisis pregnancies, we do not expect our parents to pigia makofi or throw bash and everything. My daughter has gotten pregnant. We don't. Let us let them go through all the emotions. Wacha warushe vikombe zivunjike. It is okay. We have done a mistake. Let us own up our mistake. But after she told my mom was on the rooftop. My mom cried, but she didn't spare her. She didn't talk to her after 2 weeks, but after 2 weeks, she told her, you are my daughter. I can't throw you away. Now, the biggest issue was talking to my dad. And when she told my father told my sister, you know what? You're getting married. And my mom told my father, if she's going to get married, I am going with her. She is not living here. I got married to you at a young age because I got pregnant. I'm not allowing my daughter to go through that. You get me? And my dad too went through his own emotions, and after that he came back. And this guy, aliruka pia yeye. And let me tell you, when my sister gave birth, my father went and told this guy, listen, you're a man, I am a man. But if you want to know I am a man, come to my doorstep wanting that baby. I looked at my parents and I told myself, I wish I went and spoke to them about my pregnancy. I will not be telling people I'm post-abortive. No, I will be having my baby. I'll be carrying my baby. I know she's a very beautiful girl in heaven where she is. With this... with fat legs, and she's very pretty, she's brown, I know. You get me?
Yeah.
She would be here. If only I spoke to my parents. If only I looked at the strength that I had and the people who are around me. Yeah.
And maybe, Esther, if I had to ask you, probably help us understand, what is the situation home like? Are you an only child at home?
No, we are 3 of us. We're 3 girls. My sisters, they're very well kept. Like, my mom and my dad always tell me, like, follow their footsteps.
Are they older than you, your sisters?
I'm
So
the
you're the
last
last born. So don't you think that gives you a better shot because you're the last born? You have older sisters?
No.
No? They won't help you?
Like, I don't know if they will help me because I've not yet tried it.
Why not give them a chance?
I was scared, but now I'm not scared anymore.
It's a conversation you're willing to have.